Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Welcome to today's episode. I look forward to talking straight about entrepreneurship qualities and really why, for most people, keeping your current job or working for a company might be the best bet for you. Entrepreneurship is very hard. Being an employee is easier, and for a lot of folks, much more sustainable. And I think the other thing about this vision of entrepreneurship is actually the outcomes, the successful outcomes of building a business might be different than what you think they are today. The first part I want to talk about is the ownership struggle. The successful business owner has these three things in their DNA or they've developed. Number one, they're willing to put in more time, almost an obsession and deliberate effort on one thing more than anyone else is. And by doing that, you beat most of the people. That means time and repetition and realizing that there isn't a hack for that. There are tools to make you better, but the fact that you can focus on one thing is a very big deal. The second thing is you've got to be very honest about problems, seeing them with clear eyes, owning the pain and suffering that comes with mistakes. When it's your company, you can't blame someone else, or it's not another department's problem. Okay, they're all yours. And then third, your ability to walk into the unknown and live with that. You might not make it. The company might not make it. And you have to be okay with that. Lots of entrepreneurs are more than willing to deal with the uncertainty of the future. So at a day job, your next paycheck is almost a certainty, right? But you're in your own business, there is no shield. All the stress, all the unknowns are yours. And not everyone has that ability or that they want to deal with that. You're accountable for every challenge and every outcome. And if you can't handle those things and be willing to put in the repetitions, then stay where the ground is a little bit more familiar to you. The next thing I want to talk about is money. Becoming successful financially won't be enough for you as a business owner. That high fades faster than you think. I heard this recently that most people believe they want and seek double the amount of money that they have and then they'll be happy. And the problem is that never subsides. If you have 3 million, you want 6. If you have 6, well, you want 12. If you have $1 billion, you want 2 billion. That appetite never ceases. So for entrepreneurs, the money is just an immediate step and maybe a goal that we never reach because of this kind of human aspect of financial resources. A lasting fulfillment isn't found in the bank account because you'll always know people that have more than you do. Business ownership is most rewarding when it is about something more than the finances. The rewarding goal could shift over time, providing for family, giving opportunities to others to build a career. I get a big charge out of helping my race car drivers and team reach the utmost in their sport. So that's really rewarding. Contentment comes from the alignment of your endeavors with your values. Set goals that make you healthier, stronger in spirit, a better resource for your clients, an improved partner, friend, and parent. And if you're on that quest, you're likely to be more financially successful along the way. So that's really a paradox in entrepreneurship and business ownership. Focusing on something or someone beyond yourself, a why, as Simon Sinek says it, that turns into the most rewarding path. Entrepreneurship is an unfiltered mirror. It makes you accountable. It challenges you with uncertainty. But it also can deliver the deepest kind of fulfillment if you align the business with a purpose bigger than yourself. Although you likely got into the endeavor for yourself and for the financial success that you could see from it. So are you willing to face the struggle and the ambiguity, not knowing if you'll make it? Are you ready to set your goals beyond the money and find fulfillment in consistent growth in your family and in the people that you serve? That's the real work. And if you're up for it, man, the rewards, while different than what you might expect, can run much deeper and last a lot longer. If that's your situation, I think you might be ready to take this on. Now go build something that matters. And we'll visit next time on the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.